Hello, yes, I'm back. Um, yes, I'm doing another social experiment. This one, these were all written. I have a few that's video. It's on YouTube already. Search up Contra space and then you space it out one time, 2075, and you'll see it in there. All right, give me more views, give me more likes, give me 10 likes. And yeah, I'm gonna do this for 5 more days. Social experiment, asking all these people about relationship questions. And when when those 5 days are done, I'll come up with different types of questions that's not relationship. So yeah, I guess I would. I don't know how many days that would take me to come up with other questions. Like when this series of um, yeah, the relationship topic is done. First person, her name is Rachel. So this is the questions that I asked her. Would she date a would she date a guy that's minimum wage as long as as long as they are they have a career in mind that they can make a living doing. College is not necessarily important. Yeah, so I guess to relate to my life, it's like I'm still not there with a stable job, so just trying to get a full time job somewhere, whatever it is, retail or something better, and then I could get myself a car and be able to. Yeah, I guess my job will be like a few minutes away, but it's like I guess to hang out and yeah, it's like hang out with family, hang out with friends, go to events, and then I don't have to rely on friends to be like, oh, I'll give you this amount of money um, to help out with gas to go somewhere. So yeah, I know I have to really organize my life and um, get a stable job so I could be with everybody else. And but I really want to get an open-minded girl that's okay. So you have this job right now. You're making 30 to 35 hours a week, so that's um, probably like 600 something dollars every 2 weeks, and yeah, it's like that's much more better than my past jobs that I only made like um, 150 to 200. So that's a much more better jump. So yeah, I wanted to just be appreciated for what I could bring, and I know I'm always gonna do better. And I'm working with a job coach, so she'll she'll get me a job that's more than minimum wage, and I don't know. It's like I would really want a relationship for where I'm at, and then that's real love. It's not that's not about having a really good job. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm going through in my life story. So okay, next question about Rachel. Um, five five topics to talk about with the girl to yeah to have like show that you're caring about the girl and you want a relationship with eventually. Yeah, so she says family, background, hobbies, and interests. Third question that I asked her is that is it Oh yeah. Do you have to have a AA degree or BA degree to be with a pretty 9 to 10, like rated 9 or 10 girl of hotness? And then she says that it's mutual feelings, personality, connection, and confidence. And yeah, that's the type of girl I want. I don't want it to be that that it's about attraction. And it's like if I'm not that great looking, but I have a really awesome personality, it's like where am I gonna go with that? Where's those type of girls at that likes me for me and likes everything else? And yeah, it's like I don't believe I'm a bad looking guy, so it's like hopefully that could be a last thing that they care about. And like, okay, yeah, I like what you look like, but most importantly, I like your personality. That's really awesome, and you're fun and caring, trustworthy, loyal, faithful. It's like all that stuff that really matters. And then the last question that I asked Rachel is what personality and responsibility should the guy have to be taken seriously and get into a relationship with a girl? And she says to have the respect, have responsibility, responsible, sense of humor, caring for others, and communication. Okay, we're going on to the next person. The last one I found is a couple, and they were really nice. So every person that I talked to, yeah, I talked to them for as much time that they had and stuff. So yeah, I got to know them more than those questions. So it was cool. It was a really I had all day time yesterday. Started. I caught the 8:20 bus, so like I left that house. I don't know if it was 10 something or 11 something. Then I made it to Monterey like 12:30. Yeah, so from 12:30 to 8, so it's like 8 hours. It's like so yeah, with a bunch of hours, yeah, you get a great amount of people to want to participate. This next person, let me see, did she go next? I got okay, it was Dana. Yeah, so Dana, yeah, so I got her number, and yeah, I would like to be friends with her, and yeah, it's me cool. So yeah, shout out to you, Dana, and yeah, it's me nice friendship with you. Happy I met you, and yeah, we had a really nice conversation after I did the interview, and yeah, it's like yeah, I guess my future's gonna be better. I guess with keep on doing what I'm doing and bettering myself, and yeah, it's really cool that your plan is really good. And yeah, it's like, well, we'll keep getting to know each other. We exchange numbers, and that's really cool. And yeah, it's like earn to be your friend by having a really good conversation. Okay, so I guess for the moment I lost like her. Never mind. The paper was right here. I just made up like sort of different questions. So these are it right here. Doesn't matter if if he's in minimum wage and started doing those jobs since he was 18 and then he's 25. So yeah, he's been in a rut. It's like he's kept on being in retail. So it's like, yeah, it's like what jobs types would attract you of your partner job to have? And she says it matters because I personally like someone who is ambitious and always goes for a bigger dream. I don't mind what they do as long as they're passionate and love their job. Okay. So, second question that asked Dana. What 5 questions are good conversation starters when meeting a new guy or girl to build a foundation of more than friends to eventually happen? She says, where do you go? Where do you go to school? So yeah, you could say so much conversation with school. What do you study? So she knows what type of future that guy has. So yeah, it's like, and then the other way around, it's like the guy could ask, "Oh, where do you go to school? What do you study?" And yeah, it's like you could say, yeah, it's a really good conversation. And when you both are doing the same thing, then you just talk so much about it. And yeah. Yeah, so she's came up with 2 themes. But yeah, in general, to anybody, it's like, yeah, just really important questions showing that how much you care about that person is good conversation starters. Okay, so the third question that I asked her. Let's see, get myself some orange, sparkling, Pellegrino. Some friends drink soda. Okay. Does certain jobs attract you for he to have to date, or and he to date he, or it's the amount they make and how much is satisfactory to you to know you'll be stable together? No, their jobs don't matter, but I'd be better he makes the same amount of income as I do, similar. So similar money um that she makes, and then she'll be really comfortable and everything. And yeah. Fourth question: would you date a guy? Let me see. If he doesn't have a car by age 25, if you have more patience, would you teach him how to drive? Yes, because I myself don't have a car and don't drive. I want my boyfriend to have patience and teach me how to drive. And I don't mind public um it looks like it's public carrying or something. Public taking. Okay. But I guess that doesn't go with it. So, and I don't mind public transportations with my dates. There you go. Yeah, so that's what it is right there. The last question that I asked Dana: what personalities and responsibilities do you need a guy to have to show interest dating? Personality outgoing, sense of humor, responsibility, and yeah, so that's for the personality. And responsibility is I don't want them to be. I want them to be honest, respectful. There you go. And so that's Dana, and keep knowing each other, and yeah, I made a friend out of my survey, and yeah, it's me cool friendships later on. Okay, and next person. This person's name is Kathy. Does it matter to you if he is in minimum wage and he started doing those jobs at 18 and he is 25 now? What job types would attract you of your partner job for his job to have for it to be what job would it be? I sense I only make minimum wage or never mind. No. No sense I only make minimum wage as long as they work doing something they are passionate about. Question 2. What 5 questions are good conversation starters when meeting a new guy or girl to build a foundation of more than friends to eventually happen? How are you? What are your passions? What makes you happy? Do you want kids? And what is your biggest dream? Question 3. Does certain jobs attract you for he to have to date? He or it's the amount they make monthly and how much is satisfactory to you to know you'll be stable together. Community based / helping others as a foundation. Okay, so I don't know, sounds like a really fair girl right there, and that it's not about money and it's not about the education. So, and yeah, I guess I talked to them pretty good. It's like she was with a couple of her female friends, and yeah, I was about to go, and I guess they felt like I was gonna stay with them still, so they started to speed off. But yeah, I guess I asked for Kathy's number. I'm like, oh, could we be friends? And we'll see if her number's real when I text her sometime or whatever. Okay. The next question, fourth question. Would you date a guy / girl if she doesn't have a car by age 25? If you have more patience, would you teach him, he or she how to drive? Yes, depending on the situation. For example, in a city versus long distance, I would help how to teach how to drive. Okay, and then also if it's hard for them to get a full-time job for 2 to 3 years as an estimate, would you date someone that rides the bus? Yeah, I guess it said something that rides the bus. Someone that rides the bus. Yeah, so she's very very fair. So yeah, if it takes the guy more than 3 years, it's like she'll yeah. So it's about mutual connection and that of liking the person, and not that he's not driving, that that it's a turnoff. So that's cool. It's like that would be cool if I be friends and see more of that with her. And but yeah, it's like looks like I'm gonna get this Safeway job. So this time I really have to be serious and save a lot more of my paychecks than spending, and I could reach my goal of possibly getting a 2010 to the latest 2014 car, and do payments on it. So that would be a big responsibility by paying whatever amount each month, and then insurance, and then the license plate every year. Yeah, and then paying my phone. So yeah, it's like, but I really want this next step because I feel like I'm not getting enough love by the ladies because I'm not driving. And since a kid, I always like to have fun and do different things. So I would like to drive again. It's like it's been 3 years that I haven't been driving, and I'm really, yeah, it really pains me. So it's like, let's do this. Let's try to save 5 months of paychecks and have like 3,000, and if it's I don't know if it's gonna be like $2,000 or $3,000 that I have to pay to get a car, or a pretty recent car. But whatever it is, I would have like 3,000 with me and say, okay, oh, I like this car. For example, it's like, okay, 2014. I try to be the most recent. So it's like we're in 2017, so that's 3 years before. So yeah, it's like that'll be nice getting the most recent car, and looks nice to me. Everything's all good with it. Saves gas too, whatever. It's like all that nice features, comfortable car and whatever. And yeah, it's like pay that up and start driving by November. And I'll be going to different cities and stuff. It's like wherever stuff that interests me. Okay. And the last question: what personalities and responsibilities do you need a guy to have to show interest dating? Loyalty, respect, honesty, humor, and kindness. Yep. So that was Kathy. Okay. I am on the last people. For Kathy, I I found her like on the lower dock of the wharf. It's like where the water's at. She was hanging around, laying down there, and with her female friends. I'm like, oh hey, hello ladies, and then then I mentioned my survey, and yeah, and then I guess she's the only one that responded, and I guess the Mexican one was like communicating out loud, and I was listening to that advice too, and I'm like, okay. The other one was just like messing around on the side, just whatever, playing, yeah. All right, these people I'll shout out. Andrea and Joseph, they're a young couple. Andrea is 18 and Joseph is 20. And his Snapchat is, let's see where we're at now. Okay, we're about to be done. His Snapchat is hey, and he made like a dash, so I don't think it's underscore. You could do the dash or you could do the underscore. It's one of them. So hey underscore or hey dash. It's MJO, and that's spelled ITZMJO. So the whole thing, HEY dash ITZMJO. Okay. And then Andrea's Twitter is AANDRIEA. And then that was like her inside joke with her friends. And Andre, something like that. So yeah, I'll do a separate shout out. So it'll be easier to follow them on Twitter and Snapchat. On to the questions. Does it matter to you if he / she is in minimum wage and he and she started doing those jobs at 18 and is now 25? What job types would attract you of your partner job to have? They said, I don't think it matters since it depends on what they feel towards each other. The type of job that would attract me are those that are really into their jobs, dedicated to what they've been wanting to do in their life, always showing passion and not stressing so much. Really nice. Young and really mature of how they go on to things. What 5 questions are good conversation starters when meeting a new guy or girl to build a foundation of more than friends to eventually happen? Good conversation starters are compliments, sports, music, careers, and food. Third one, does certain jobs attract you for he or she to have to date he or she, or it's the amount they make monthly and how much is satisfactory to you to know you'll be stable together? They said, it's not about the monthly pay they are making, but more of how both feel and love each other. As long as both are pushing each other, or one of the partner motivates the other to grow, to become or have the stability in their lives. And then 4, would you date a guy / girl if he or she doesn't have a car by age 25? If you are more patient, would you teach him or her to drive? Yeah, and then I believe they wrote 4 all together, as when I said each of them, that's a 3-part question, the 4. And then the last part of it, this is C right here. B was the, if you have more patience, would you teach him or her? And then the first part of A is, would you be with that person if they're age 25 and they don't have a car? And the last part of 4 is also, if it's hard for them to get a full-time job for 2 to 3 years as an estimate, would you date someone that rides the bus? It doesn't matter. There's time for he or she to get a car. If he or she is working towards a car, always support, or both can work together for a car. There you go. It's like they could have their own car together, and then they could like pay half of everything. That would really help out. Yes, he is teaching me now how to drive. It is a good experience. Yeah, so she shared that that her boyfriend is teaching her how to drive, so that's really nice. And I'll do the same with with my female partner. Last question, and this will be the wrap up. What personalities and responsibilities do you need a guy/girl to have to show interest dating? If they are easygoing, outgoing, so you both can try new things together. If they can show they are willing to taking care of you, being on time, and if they are good with family. There you go. So that was, I guess if you count all together, even though, yeah, they were together, but yeah, it's like, if you count everybody that I talked to, it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got 4 written ones that I said right now, and 3 others that's on the video that I uploaded last night. So I got 7 people yesterday, and all right, give me 10 likes, comment, subscribe to me, and be my friend. It's like you write your comment, and I'll get back to you. I'm not like it's like even when I get more popular, I'll write to like a lot of people. So I'll like to that'll be a nice goal for me to be famous and be able to reply to everybody and get really appreciated. Okay, I will give a separate shout out. So check that YouTube video out too to Andrea and Joseph, so they will get much more followers by watching that separate video. All right, thank you. Bye.